And that's what I get for lifting the toilet seat up to be nice. Who does that? Nasty. This is pretty cool. Fireplace called House on Fire. That'd look pretty cool with a big old fire. Preston and Cameron, power me 8,500. You guys need this at your cabin. A royal coach. Sisters. It's a really happening town right now. A lot of art. Cool art. When in Sisters, do yourself a favor and get yourself a strawberry margarita at the saloon. When in Sisters, go to the Three Creeks Brewery and get a sample, taster, flight, whatever you want to call it. Another pro tip, always test out your tent spot first by laying out your mat and just acting like you're sleeping and see if it feels comfortable. That way if there's any rocks or bumps, you can move them or move to a different spot. Pro tip, when someone gives you a really cool gift like this, roll it up and stick it in your seat post tube. This episode brought to you by Elliptic Brewing Phaser Hazy IPA. So I forgot to do a recap yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. Yesterday was another 0 day, my second 0 day I spent in Sisters. And definitely a highlight of the trail because it was awesome. Woke up, went and got a coffee, just chilled, had a nice breakfast, caught up on emails and some YouTube vids, and then I might have partaked in a couple of gummies and went to a couple art galleries, and to be honest, I might have had one too many gummies because like the art galleries were just mind-blowing and I was like, wow, this is awesome. But after a half an hour of doing that, or an hour, I just had to go to the city park and just chill and listen to some music and just relax, which was super fun. I used my balls for the first time. Yeah, I played with my balls. I practiced 5 balls, and that was cool. It was fun. And chilled at the park for like 2 hours, and then eventually tried going to the distillery, but they were closed. So I ended up going to the brewery, which was cool. Had a little tasting, like a little flight. And then stopped by the campsite, said hi to these two really, like this nice couple, just hitchhiking around Oregon, and super fun, and chatted to them for a while, and then I was heading to live music. I saw there was like a guy and girl doing like a duo set at some little cafe, and so I was heading there, but I stopped by, I kind of swung by the Molly's place. I had met these people the night before at the bike shop, kind of patio bar, and I knew where she lived, and so I just kind of rode by there, and they were all sitting outside drinking, and so I talked to them for a bit, and they invited me to come chill and gave me a beer, and I was like, cool. So I sat there and chatted, and then I offered to play bocce ball with them, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. And the park was right across the street, so we went over there and played with my balls some more. So I've used them, which is great, and I ended up winning, of course, because it's my game. So thanks for playing my game. But they had fun. I had fun. It was great. So thanks. I think Steve, Kim, Molly, and then there's another friend the night before. But you guys were definitely a highlight of Sisters. You guys rock. I hope to see you again sometime in the future, because you guys are super nice, and keep on keeping on. Then I bought a ticket to the police cover band at like a bar in town, and they had like an outdoor concert, and I bought a ticket for $15 online and went there, and they were awesome. Like, I definitely had a couple of drinks, so they were probably better than what I thought, but I was dancing, I was having a good time. And then what else? Yeah, I guess I went back to the campground after that, and 2 bike packers were there, chilling by a fire, so I went and chatted with them and hung out there and had another beer and some chips and called it a night. So yeah, overall it was great 0 day. Sisters is awesome. If you're ever in town, definitely check it out. Oh, I forgot. Definitely one of my highlights, when I was in one of the little art gallery shops. Her name, I think, is Helen, and I bought this silly card. It had a picture of a horse with the ice cream cone like on his head, and it said chocolate unicorn, which, I don't know, it made me laugh, and I was like, oh, I'll buy that. So I bought that card and talked to her for a bit, and as I was leaving, she's like, do you wanna, how much room do you have? Like, I'll give you a gift if you think you want it or can bring it. And she showed me this like panoramic photo of all the mountains nearby, and super cool. Normally $25, and she's like, you can have it if you will carry it. And I was like, heck yeah. So thank you so much. I think her place is called the Sisters Gallery and Frame Shop. Sorry if that's wrong, but it's something like Gallery and Art and Frame Shop, I think. So thank you so much. You really made my day by giving me that. I have it with me. I'm gonna put it up in my van once I get to it, and it's so awesome when people are nice and giving, and I promise to pay it forward to someone else another day, another time. So thank you, Helen. That was awesome, and yeah, wish you all the best. And if you're ever in Sisters, make sure you go to her gallery and say hi and buy a card or print or photo or something, because she's very sweet. On that positive note, I'm gonna say goodnight to y'all, and hope that you're safe and happy and pleasant. This video brought to you by Elliptic Brewing Phaser Hazy IPA. Yet another pro tip before you take a ice cold smart water. This might take me a couple tries. It's harder than it looks.